So, I'm smiling because I don't want this to be a shitty rant video. I'm over that. It's boring, okay? I have filmed, I think maybe 6 videos in total. Not all of them have been like updates or centered around how I feel. I've had ones that I literally sit and rant for about 20 minutes. I've had one where I cry for a while, and I'm really shaky today. But honestly, before we start, I just want to apologise, and I'm smiling because I know I don't need to apologise. Like, I know that. I'm not stupid. Like, I do know that you guys are absolutely fucking incredible and literally stay supporting me even when I'm fucking shit, because that's what I've been. I've been absolutely, I'm not even going to swear because that just makes it trivialised. I've been absolutely lazy. I think I've got like this defense against YouTube. I feel massively embarrassed by my YouTube channel, and it's so weird to feel that way because I've never felt that way about YouTube. Like, my YouTube's always been my little like escape thing, and now I'm like fucking embarrassed about it. I want a better word than fucking lazy. Where's my phone? Phone? Hey phone. Hey phone. Where are you? Leave on them fucking, I lose everything. My mind goes fucking everywhere. Where the fuck is my phone? Underneath the blanket. And I sat on it. No, fuck. Right, let me just find a word. Lazy synonyms. Yeah, all of these. What's a good for nothing? I would say good for nothing wins. Inefficient, massively. Apathetic, unambitious, no account, and lousy. That's what I've been, and I hate that I have become a person who is inconsistent, unreliable, and you know what the worst thing is that I sit there and I'm like, why is this not working? Like, I moan. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I don't moan to other people much. You know, I talk about it with probably Fiona and Dylan, and that's about it. And they give me kind of like advice or tough love, whatever. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so I really hate the person I'm becoming, and I don't want any sympathy, please. Like, you little creatures comment where you don't have to feel sorry, I'll block you. I'm joking. I'm just saying that, like, I really don't want any sympathy, and I really do want to apologise and say I'm sorry for being so inconsistent, so unreliable. Like, what the fuck? Like, I need, what the fuck? I'm not happy with my YouTube channel. I feel that is very much portrayed in the videos. I mean, there is parts where I am sympathetic with myself, like lack of motivation. Sorry, I'm so far away. Lack of motivation is not necessarily my fault. Feeling like not feeling creative, not feeling worth or valued, not by you, by myself. Like, I can be quite hard on myself, which I have learned, and honestly Okay, I'll talk about that later. I have to remember it. So I've got some orange apple juice there, so I just said so apple juice, talk about what the fuck was I talking about? Like, I don't want my channel to be updates. I don't want my channel to be... That was it, okay. Apple juice, my mental health. There we go, right. So I apologise first. Yeah, I am just saying sorry for promising and not delivering. And I think that's the worst type of people. I hate it. I hate it when people do it to me. So why am I doing it? You know? Like, and I recognise that I am the problem. I'm not the only problem, however. Like, I just want to say, like, I have changed a lot. I mean, since Fee left, I haven't really done much. I've felt a bit strange about things, like a bit like imposter syndrome-esque, majorly. But you know, like, I can't even explain it. Like, things have just happened. Brilliant things, beautiful things, awful things, like devastating things. And that's just life, that's fine. And I have learned that I can, you know, remain stable in these situations, because that for me is my biggest win. And I proved it to myself probably about a month ago. I had a massive argument with my parents, and it resulted in me, like, it literally was the perfect recipe for me to end up in a 136 suite. Oh, it's not fucking sweet. In the 136, you know, what are they called? The top, like, high, oh, I can't remember. You know, like when people stay in the, what's that word? Not placement. Studio. It's like a studio, but it's not a studio. Oh my god, I can't remember. Anyway, we're moving on. Why was I talking about that? Guys, my memory is really bad. Like, I know, like, it's like lol, but I actually think I don't know, my memory is horrific. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say sorry, and I just want to make sure that you know that I am not gonna promise you things yet, because I still feel like I'm in this kind of rut, and I know what I want. But the hard thing is that I am such a person, like, I used to have a lot of pride. Like, nowadays I'm fine with saying, you know, sorry to people I've hurt, or, you know, stand up for people who may be having, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've just got a lot of pride, and to be inconsistent makes me feel horrific, like horrific. And I think that's where the embarrassment comes in. So, like, I think it all stems from me, and I'm the only one that can fix it. It's just bloody hard. And I'm not trying to be like, YouTube is such a hard job, because, sorry, does anyone else keep the spoon in their tea, in their coffee? Sorry, I'm gonna put it on the side because I bet people are gonna get, whatever. Let's just stir it. I don't want it to get that little, like, thing over it. That's why I drink my coffee fast. I'm not drinking my coffee fast today, and I'm like, it might start sealing. But yeah, every time I haven't been uploading because everything that I edit, and I go to, you know, it's all on unlisted, and I go to put it on and I just can't. Like, I literally feel physically sick when I do it, and I hate that. I hate it. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense. And yeah, so basically I'm the root of the problem. When am I not? But in good news, so that's the bad news, is that I'm not promising anything other than my how would I put it, my own self-worth journey. No, that's not right. Other than, you know, like, other than me trying, basically. Yeah, so that's the bad news, is that I'm not promising anything. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be not gone. Well, I don't know. It might mean that I'm gone. It might mean that I'm there a lot. I don't know. Like, I'm so confused at the moment, and it's really not fun. Anyway, some good news. My mental health is probably the best it's ever been. Like, I literally am good. Like, I'm good. And I'm really sorry, by the way, if you thought I was being erratic in my last video. Like, yes, I didn't watch it back, but I watched the 30 seconds. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, that's what all the videos that I was gonna upload are like. And I'm like, I don't want that on my channel. Like, I don't like it. I am not in any, like, mania episode or anything like that. I don't even, well, I don't have bipolar, so I can't be. I was just very confused, and I think that came across, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind that, but I do mind people thinking that I'm, you know, a certain way mental health wise, or that I'm, the worst is that I'm lying. I really hate seeing those comments, not because of the person, because it kind of it just reminds me of, like, it just reminds me of when I was, like, younger and I would be lying. And it's like, I hate associating myself with my past self. Like, I used to be, whew, no, I'm not gonna cry. Oh, I hate this. Right. No, I used to be a very toxic person, I think. I was difficult, and yes, I was very ill, but you can be ill and toxic, you can be ill and selfish, and you can be ill and nasty. I don't give a shit. Like, that's not your disorder, that's you. And I think people need to start taking accountability of things like that, like blaming your disorder for your literal issues. Like, say if you, like, for example, like, I have BPD, which makes me very, like, the BPD inside me has anger issues. So I'm not counting anger, because I know that that is, you know, very much in correlation with BPD or whatever. However, the selfishness, BPD doesn't make you selfish, BPD doesn't make you nasty, BPD doesn't make you toxic. You do that. And I hate who I was. And, like, I'm so happy that I'm not that person anymore, you know? Like, I'm doing great, and it feels so nice to say, and I'm confident, and I don't, I am good. I'm really good. Really good. Me and Dylan were great. You know, friends have been really difficult, but I haven't done anything. You know, like, I haven't, it's different. Like, my life now is different. I don't do certain things that I used to do. I used to rely on. At the moment, I've just started therapy. So that is incredible for me. Very happy. I've been waiting about 2 years on the list, and no, 18 months maybe. And yeah, I really like my therapist. She is on my level so much. She gets dark humour. She doesn't tell me, oh, Marie, don't do that, like I had with my DBT therapist. I'd be like, oh my god, like, she'd be like, something stupid and I'll make a dark joke, like, well, like, already got scars, so it don't matter. Like, she'd make a stupid thing about, like, a comment, and I would turn it into, like, something, you know, a bit dark, but she would tell me off. Boring. That's another thing I've started. Everything I've figured out as a person, I don't want to be boring, and I don't think I am. So my only way of, you know, like, getting through some things, mostly about eating disorder things, is, I know this might seem immature to people, but for me it works. I don't know why. I don't know the science. I don't know the science behind it, but it's like, I just go, oh, boring. Like, oh, I'm hungry, but like, it's not breakfast time. Boring, so what? Who cares? And again, I'm saying this, I said this in my last video, I'm 3 years in recovery. Like, it has taken me a long time to get to this point. I'm not saying that you just turn around and go, boring, and then you're fixed. Like, fuck no. Eating disorders are absolutely debilitating, and I cannot thank myself enough for, you know, trying. And yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I'm not happy with my body. I don't care anymore. Honestly, I do, like, what? I do care, but I also don't care. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I don't like the things within me, but I'm not scared of them. And I think when you have an eating disorder, like, having certain things like a thigh gap or collarbones or whatever, like, I've got good collarbones. Flex. No, that's boring. Who cares? Who cares about your fucking collarbones? Ugh. I think I might do a bit of more, but I want to explain it more, to be honest, because I think it might help some people. It's whether you have that kind of mindset. Like, for example, I feel like Fiona, so when she was leaving, like, literally we were at, what's it called? The bit where you, like, security in the airport. And we kept saying goodbye, and then just carry on chatting, like, or like crying and chatting, whatever. And then in the end, I was like, Fiona, just fuck off, like, fuck off. And she was like, fuck off, like, leave me alone. And she left. And sometimes it's like, I think it's not so much I like criticism. That's not it. That's not it. I know it's not it. It's, I have the ability now, because I've had a lot of therapy in the past, a lot of time to be thinking about myself, you know, like, without responsibilities. And I know that I hate the wishy-washy, but I still find it hard to control yourself over thoughts. Now, the difference is I recognise my thoughts. So I know that it's how do I describe it? So, like, if it was like, okay, Marie, like, I don't know, Marie, don't get a Greggs when you're out with Pip or whatever, because you're fat or whatever. Like, that's what my thought would be. And then, like, I just be like, I notice the thought. So before, I wouldn't notice the thought because I would just do what the thought says, so I wouldn't get a Greggs, and I wouldn't realise that it's because my head is telling me not to, as opposed to being like, thoughts are not fucking facts. Like, I can do what I want. So you're boring, fuck off. I want a vegan sausage roll. Okay? Okay. It actually helped me so much, and it's so simple, but I think it's great, to be honest. I'm actually doing very well, very, very well. The best I've done maybe ever. Am I happy? Yeah, really fucking happy. I realise I'm the only one that can change things. I have the most amazing people around me. I literally wouldn't be able to do anything without them. Like, last week, I got invited to like last week I got invited to an Indian wedding with Dylan's family, like, and so there's loads of like, I vlogged a bit of it, so I will try and upload that if I like it. No, Marie, not if you like it. You're doing it anyway. Like, this video is going up regardless if I like it or not. I don't care. But I was in the temple with Dylan's mum, and I literally had a moment. You know when you get the moments and you're like, what is going on? Like, I've been invited by my boyfriend's family to go and be at an Indian wedding. Like, oh my god, like the absolute like accomplishment I felt, the relief of not having this weird sadness constantly, like this weird fear of guilt. Last week was so busy with everything that was so new that if that happened in 2016, I actually think I would have like died. Not even joking, like I would have hated it, because it was very about like confidence and respect, and I don't know, I just think things like that. I sat in the temple and I was like, oh my god, I am actually living my best life. I have been, you know, I have been, and I'm not gonna let myself to keep feeling guilty about the fact that I've lived and had a good life, like a good time, and it not be on my YouTube channel. Because yes, this is the turning point, because I can make the decision, and why am I still thinking about that if it's 3 weeks on? Like, fuck that, fuck it, I don't care, I don't care. Yeah, yeah, Marie from the past, yeah, you didn't fucking upload, you haven't uploaded for 3 weeks. What's going on? I don't know, I've just been, really, fuck off. Okay, fine, you're busy. Change, grow, learn, think, try. You know, that's what I'm trying to get to, where a point where it's like, you aren't a problem, you've created a problem, and the only way of going about fixing it is by your behaviour. Yeah? Fucking hell, we're getting deep, aren't we? I don't know how long this has been. I'm going to sign off here. Why would you listen? I don't even know how long this is going to be, but whatever. Like, why would you listen to me, whatever? But I'm feeling good. Yeah, feeling good. Doesn't that song like give you weird like nostalgia from like quarantine #1? It makes me feel sick. You're the best. I'm really lucky to have you all. Don't care if this is simpy, soppy, whatever. I fucking am so grateful for the people around me, and that includes you guys. So I just want to say thank you, and like, I'm doing well. Like, I'm doing really well. So you don't have to like worry about me necessarily. Not that like loads of people worry about me, but like oh fuck, why am I no Ugh! Try not to cry. I'm good, and I'm being honest, and I'm just a bit of a lazy shitty person at the moment, but I'm not evil, I'm not a bad person, you know, I'm not selfish anymore, I'm not nasty, you know, like I try a lot more than I used to, and I want you to know that that is all because of your support. Like, without that, I don't know where I'd be. Honestly, I think I would be in a very, very, very different situation to where I am now. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna upload this video, edit this video, upload it straight away, and be fine. And then I have the rest of the day. Yeah? Like, that plan in action. Yeah? Okay, right, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. Please stay safe, and I'll see you soon.